The Celtics are really good. I think that they got enough guys that can beat you individually. Brad runs some great schemes to get them open, and but Hayward was so good today. And then Kemba 6 for 8, and then of course Edwards hasn't made a lot of shots since the NBA season started, but he sure made them against us.
Ah yes, the Celtics are rocking and rolling and getting praise from opposing coaches. Hello and welcome into Hoops Now, presented by Polar Fleece, the official uniform of New England. Things have been looking up since the Celtics started their season on a low note in the city of brotherly love 2 weeks ago. Since then, it's been positive moments like these for the Green. Jason Tatum there celebrating his buzzer-beater game-winning bucket with his adorable little baby as the C's beat the Knicks 104-102. That game, the second win the Celtics claimed over the Knicks this season, previously doing so a week earlier in the Big Apple with a score of 118-95. And sure, the Knicks downright suck, but the C's have beaten far better than just the Eastern Conference cellar dwellers. They've also beaten the likes of Giannis and his Bucks, as well as the defending champion Raptors, both on the road. And most recently, the Celtics beat the Cavaliers 119-113. It was a good night for struggling rookie Carson Edwards, who found his stride, contributing 13 points through 15 minutes of play. But it was Gordon Hayward who really did damage in Cleveland. What is now referred to as Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse was called Quicken Loans Arena when Gordon Hayward suffered that devastating ankle injury 2 years ago in his Celtics debut. So whether he likes it or not, there's an element of irony that on Tuesday night, Hayward put forth his best performance yet as a member of the Celtics in that same building. Hayward was astounding, shooting 100% from field goal range and 7 of 20 overall, tying his career high of 39 points. He also picked up 7 rebounds and added 8 assists. After the game, he said there was no added significance of having such a performance at the site of his career-altering injury, and said, quote, "I don't think about my leg. I haven't thought about it for a while. I think it's over. You guys can stop asking me questions about that." Well, while we have a healthy Gordon Hayward, there are some injuries we do need to talk about with the Celtics. And it's that time of year, or 'tis the sneezin', some may say. It's flu season, and Jaylen Brown, for one, is feeling the effects. Brown missed his 3rd straight game with an illness. Brad Stevens providing an update, saying Brown's also been dealing with an infection. He did not travel to Cleveland, but could join the team on their road trip as they now head to Charlotte and then San Antonio. Meanwhile, Enes Kanter missed his 5th straight game with a bruised left knee. He did participate in the team's shoot-around Tuesday morning. Stevens saying Kanter wanted to play, but the team's medical staff didn't feel he was ready. While the C's were hampered by those injuries, Celtics Nation got an ironically tiny taste of fan favorite 6'6" Taco Fall. But don't get used to it. Fall's been back and forth between Boston and the team's G League affiliate, Maine Red Claws, this season. Taco time at the NBA level has been limited to less than 4 minutes, which came in his only appearance with the Celtics so far, on October 26th against the Knicks, when Taco notched 4 points and 3 rebounds in that time. Per Fall's 2-way contract, he can only spend 45 days with the Celtics, so the team needs to be strategic about utilizing him. This week, Brad Stevens revealed his plan for Taco this season, which is to call him up for 1 day at a time rather than week-long stints. With every great pair, power couple if you will, there is a better half. And such is the case when it comes to Celtics games, with the clear better half being the second. The C's are 4th worst in the NBA in first half scoring, with an average of 49.3 points through the first 2 quarters. Prior to Tuesday, they were 2nd worst with just 47. On the flip side, they're 2nd in the league in second half scoring, with an average of 61 points. They trail the Suns by just 0.1 in that category. Kemba Walker, who heading into Tuesday's game against the Cavs, was averaging 9.2 points in the first half versus 17 in the second, knows leaving it to the last minute is a dangerous game to play, saying last week, quote, "We have to find a way to have better starts, but we're resilient." All right, guys, that does it for this episode of Hoops Now. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week.